It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, alive with conference supremacy at play. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team on the field getting set now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Both teams are sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Now here he goes. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's reeled in. It's Thompson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll give it to the back. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. You put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on the first down.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Makes the grab. It's Terrell. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Hill. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Ducks offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And now the handoff. He finds some space. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and LaMichael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Terrell. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Quick throw to the left. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Looking for a gap. It's Riggs. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. Breaking tackles. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the draw. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this 3rd down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run a draw play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He pulls in the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curl.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
This time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
With the catch, it's Thompson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cunningham. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, with that completion right there, his quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. He hands it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, they get him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Smith.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. He's got the 1st and still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it swings. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a draw play. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10.
They trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's caught. It's Thompson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Taking a shot deep down the right side.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Pounding away with the run game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Makes a quick catch.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a run. Running back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. On the run, it's Riggs. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep for late game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's running out of time here. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it into